We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Relax. Trading blows in that one. They did win by 3.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they did have.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy for this one. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Alexis Ajinça is...
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position, rebound, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
Right side, Scott. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Remember in that last matchup, they really snuck out a win. Close game. And it came down to a few mistakes at the end. The forcing turnovers, I thought, was the difference.
Now here is Davis after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Scott missing again.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
That's good. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry. I don't think they're counting on turnovers to pull this one off.
You'd like to have them if you can get into the passing lanes, but an aggressive play is a two-way street. If you don't settle down, your mistakes could be your own.
Here's Bogut following the basket by Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Here's Green, and down it goes, jamming that one home. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an off night or not. And that's what makes him such a great leader. Just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, then he takes it upon himself to get him involved.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ajinça the pass to Evans. Scott up top. Outside Gordon. To end the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Now here is Bogut, averaging 10 points per contest. A shot by Curry, no good.
They can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now here's Scott. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Scott's got 5 points so far. Iguodala outside. Green with a screen on Evans. And Curry has it in the corner. Again, Curry missing.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Gordon against Iguodala. Evans dishes to Scott. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Fires from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 10 points for Steph Curry.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they wanted him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team. That's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well.
9 seconds left to play here in the first. With 2 seconds left, buries the jump shot. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
A nice first quarter. Starting the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
So for New Orleans right now, Anderson and Davis, they're in the middle. Scott is out there with Holiday, and it's Evans in at the 3 spot. It's Curry with the drive. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Lee.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Big Daddy in their last game against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 25 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
No problem knocking that one down. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
A nice shot by Anderson. Here's Curry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And, Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The kick out to Anderson. From beyond the arc, Scott can't get it to go.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Green comes in for David Lee. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Curry passes it to Green. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Curry. Evans with the rebound.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Scott kicks to Gordon. Scott dishes to Davis. Green with the rebound.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
Curry attacking. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot. And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
Scott missing again. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And Green certainly not an elite athlete.
He's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, they've really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
Some changes for New Orleans. And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors lead by 9. And now we'll...
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, listen up. There's some things we can do to quiet this crowd down. Now let's go.
Underway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. And Gordon over to help. And Thompson kicks to Curry. The shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was... They just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Outside, Green. Iguodala with a screen on Davis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the 3rd best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small. I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard? Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass-first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself. Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Thanks, Doris. Pelicans trail by 7. Evans passes to Gordon. There's the feed to Scott. In low to Davis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Davis has got 6.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
The Pelicans shooting in this game, 45%. Evans kicks to Scott. Now the dish to Davis. Back to Scott. 18 feet out. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7.
Andre Iguodala, free agent going into last season. He showed a lot of patience, even letting more lucrative offers lapse as he held out for the slim chance that the Warriors could clear the space to sign him.
Iguodala with the steal. Down low, Thompson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dishes it to Davis. Great D that time from Green.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Thompson passes to Curry. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pelicans trail by 9. Scott dishes to Davis, and he drops in. The layup off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Anderson, he's checked in for. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. You take a look at Thompson, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And, Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can't.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Pass to Anderson. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 6 points.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Warriors leading by 9. Thompson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Goes up to the stripe. And the shot is long.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
No good on the 3-pointer here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Too many turnovers.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers.
It's go time. Check in.
And here is Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Holiday. The shot is off. And let's quickly have a look at the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Scott in at point guard. Ryan Anderson out there with Davis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Ajinça in at the center. Back to Scott. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Evans, he's checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Drew Holiday. Kept alive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Curry kicks to Thompson. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And it's blocked by Scott. On the wing, Scott. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Curry passes to Green. He kicks it to Thompson. Green with a screen on Gordon. It's Thompson off the drive and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that at the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Bogut dishes to Curry. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on his opponent. I mean, you've got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
They've really gotten loose with the ball here in the second half. I thought they were much more efficient in the first half in terms of just handling the basketball.
Warriors leading by 20. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams was just going over the plan. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Iguodala outside. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Fires the three. Thompson misses.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And that's Evans penetrating. And that one's good. Here's Iguodala.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore, so it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
Scott against Curry. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. A shot by Bogut.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Pelicans trail by 20 in low to Davis. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument or discussion anyway that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
Curry, good.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. And the ages add up, guys, in regards to Anthony Davis. You know, LeBron is going to be LeBron for a little while longer, but after that, there's going to be a short list.
And Davis is